Hey guys, it's your girl Goddess here. Listen, I had a young girl talk to me earlier about something she's going through. She's going through a rough time in her relationship. Her guy isn't actually her child's dad, um, and live-in partner is not treating her well at all. Okay, and he's been pulling back from the relationship, third party involved, everything. I don't really want to get too far into all of that. I just want to say that I had so much to say to her, and I wish I had more time to talk to her, and I mean really talk to her, because at this point, she needs to realize that she has to find a way to let him go. Child's father or not, it does not uh, mean that she should stay in a situation that's unhealthy for her and her child. She is so, stuck. Like a lot of times we get stuck because we feel like, well, actually, if the person has demeaned us enough and neglected us enough and beat us down enough emotionally, we may not feel that we're good enough for someone else. And when you don't have the experience underneath you or the will, because after so much abuse from your partner, your will sometimes is practically diminished, almost to nothing. So you almost have to conjure the strength to leave him. So she first has to realize that she needs to let go. Once you've done everything that you can do, and this disrespect is blatant. I mean, with disrespect so blatant, you have no other choice but to pick yourself up and leave the scene, and I mean permanently. No one deserves to be abused. Okay, no one. It's really sad. It's got me really feeling just like I'm just look. I got my crystals and everything close by because I just need to get my energy up because just hearing about the treatment of this young woman has drained me because I tried to speak to her as long as I could. But you must leave a situation like that, especially if it's going on. I believe she said 6 years. 6 years is almost a lifetime, okay? When it comes down to abuse, emotional abuse sometimes is underrated. A lot of times people don't even recognize emotional abuse as if it's nothing, you know, as if they almost expect it like it's the norm, like this is just typical and this should go on. It should not go on. No. You do not have to stay in a relationship where you're being abused. Period. You got to walk away. I don't care if there's nothing waiting for you on the other side. For your own mental well-being and physical even, you must remove yourself from that situation. How he feels is of no consequence. It's how you feel, how you're going to find a way to be okay, how you're going to continue to go on and do better and grow and heal. Because you must find a way to break away so that you can start the process of healing. So many are out here broken. And I say broken because they never healed from the previous heartbreak, or they never healed from the heartbreak that happened previously in the same relationship. They just continue to take this person back and take them back, and nobody's done any healing. So now you got two broken people trying to coexist. you're asking for all kinds of problems. But when you're a victim, it's hard. I mean, especially on women, it is so hard. It is not going to be easy. And the longer you've been in the relationship, the worse it, will probably be. Because naturally you're invested. You're invested, you're in love. You know, you care, you're emotionally bonded. Like you're just almost a part of this person's actual being. But she doesn't deserve it. And for any of you watching that this, resonates in your life as well, you don't deserve it either. Find the strength, girl. Okay? Get away. Find a way. Shut it down. Go no contact. You got to stop contacting this person. Okay? Stop allowing them to contact you. Stop making excuses for them to contact you or you to contact them. If you woke up, it's clear that you're still breathing. So that means that you're breathing on your own. So you don't need them. Okay. Oh man, it's just, it's so, it's not unbelievable. It is believable and it happens often, but it's just so sad that it's still continuing, in this day and age. I mean, it's 2020. I mean, come on. Guys don't know how to treat these women yet. All right? These earth maidens, goddesses, and queens. Still, I believe what happens is, especially long term, you've probably fell out dozens of times. But you find that you love this person, and so you want to try, and you keep taking them back, and you keep taking them back. Okay? What happens is a man is going to start to think that no matter what he does, that you will still take him back. What he doesn't realize is that eventually you're going to stop coming back. And then the problems will come. Because then he'll be forced over time, especially if you just disconnect. I mean, just totally disconnect. It's going to blindside him. Okay? And he's not going to know what to do. And if he's not healed or he's not stable mentally, emotionally, that's when you see your stalkers happening. That's when you see your abuse happening. That's when you see guys acting erratic or calling your phone nonstop or just blowing it up, text messages, talking to friends and family, maybe even smearing your name, but all because they haven't come to grips with the breakup. They haven't processed the breakup because they have like a 3-4 week lag. Don't ask me why. I really don't know. Okay, it's almost like it's in their DNA. But they don't process the breakup as the breakup is happening or even before. They just really don't. Women do. Like women will check out of a relationship and still be physically there, but emotionally will be absent for months on end. Okay? But for any woman out there that's going through a situation where a man has been emotionally abusing you, maybe even physically, maybe even bringing a third party in, and trying to force you to accept this, and it's killing you inside, because I know that it would, you must find your strength. Leave this situation. You have to. It starts with you, because he can't do it unless you keep allowing him to do it. And that's not saying that you're saying, okay, I want you to hurt me. I know you're not saying that. But when you accept this bad behavior, when you accept this secondary and I mean, whoo, when you accept this behavior that's almost infantile, childlike, you're you're letting him believe, you're allowing him to believe it's okay to misuse you. And it's not okay. And it won't never be okay. Okay? Ever, ever, ever. And I am just, I am so just done. I'm just so done because, guys, don't you know how precious it is to have a good woman? A woman anyway. Okay? And women need your manliness to shine through. We need you there emotionally, not just physically. And it seems like guys only want, they want a place to live. Okay, they want somebody to baby them up. Maybe even, somebody, money, whatever the case may be. Women need you to be men again. When the fuck are y'all gonna be men again? This got me, oh my God. This young girl is broken. Broken. See, she doesn't realize that she has options. Okay? She believes because she's not supermodel type that nobody will want her. And he helped to drill that in her head for 6 years. And I told her, if you have to join a gym, join one. Okay? But you need to start pouring that love that you were giving to him freely back into yourself. You need to love yourself more than you love him. Because right now, you're not loving yourself. You're loving him. You're still worried about, oh, well, he said this, or he's going to do that, or to hell with him and what he thinks and what he's going to do. No, mommy, care about you. What are you going to do? I need you, women, okay? Pull yourself together, adjust that crap. Remember who you are, okay? They need us. We don't need. They need, okay? Us. Period. Women run the world, not men. Women. Women has always run the world. Okay? And anybody who thinks anything otherwise is just fooling themselves. Behind every great king, there was a woman in his ear. Okay? A woman who told him, spare his life, my love. Spare this nation, my love. And guess what? That king, that Pharaoh, he listened to her. Okay? He listened to her. She was his confidant. She was his number one. Okay? It's the woman. And men have got it twisted somehow. But you got to be able to say, hey, I love me enough that if I'm loving you and you're not pouring that love back into me, I'm going to give you time enough to get it together. But at the end of the day, I choose me every single time. And if you're heartbroken, you're heartbroken. You should have done a better job. Who doesn't want to be in love? Who doesn't want a great relationship? I get it. I want it. They feel great. But they're only as great as the other person, their effort. The relationship can only be as great as the effort of both people, actually. But if you're the one that's putting in all of the effort and the other person isn't putting in any effort and they're almost in a take it or leave it kind of, mindset, then leave it. Leave that dead weight alone. You'll be better off if you're not gaining anything from the relationship. Why not leave it? It's already done. You're just being a doormat for no reason. If this man is showing you by his actions, never mind words. Words are easy to say. Anybody can say a word, okay? If this man is showing you time after time with his actions, week after week, month after month with his actions, that you're not valued, that you're not good enough, he's disrespecting the relationship. He's not putting in any time with you, he's not setting up anything, he's not making you a priority, leave his ass and let him tend to life in the way that best suits him. Okay? And heal. First of all, heal. Don't go looking for anyone. Okay? Because the answer is not out there in another human. The answer is inside of you. Okay? It's within you. And you have to go within to find those answers. I've had to do it. Okay? And the way I feel is, like I said, I choose me. You got to choose you, ladies. And be able to recognize some things are worth saving, some things aren't. Sometimes the universe is going to let you know, hey, that has run its course. Okay? Now, we're showing you, we're allowing all these things to happen so you can see for yourself that this is not beneficial to your soul, your spirit. This is not beneficial to your growth. Okay? So, at the end of the day, you love who you love. Okay? And you can't really help it because you be in love, and love is a beautiful thing. But if it's hurting you, I don't care how beautiful it is. It's not worth it. And you're not going to go in the store and pick up something and spend your hard-earned dollars if you know that it's not worth it. If you know that you can look elsewhere and find it much cheaper, much better quality, why would you spend your money there? You wouldn't. So do not allow yourself to be pulled in and sucked in to somebody's nonsense because they've made you feel like you're unworthy or you're not worth it. Obviously you were worth it or they wouldn't still be there with you. Look at me adjusting my shirt. It's crawling up my arms, you guys. But this situation here with this young lady has really got me, out of sorts, okay? Because I just don't like that, and I don't like the maltreatment of women. I really don't. Like, do not do that, okay? I'm a goddess in my own right, and you may be a goddess too. You may be a queen. You may be an earth maiden. But whatever you are, if you're a woman, you got it. You got it. The world is your oyster, ladies. Do not let anyone, any man, make you feel unworthy. Okay? And I'm all with the ride or die, I get it. But 6 years and you're mistreating a goddess? First of all, it wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't let it. But so everybody isn't me, and that's why I'm making this video. For you ladies who need that extra push, start spending time with yourself. Get to know and love yourself. Find a hobby. Find something to do. Get your mind off this man, okay? Because he's not doing anything but hurting you, okay? And I did an exercise with her, and I'm going to tell it real quick, and then I'm going to let you guys go. I told her to say out loud for me, please kick me, I don't mind. And she laughed for a second because she couldn't believe I asked her to say that. Please kick me, I don't mind. And she said it out loud. And then I told her to say something to the effect of, you can do whatever you want to me. It doesn't matter. I'll still be here. And I had her say it out loud. And I said, now, how does that sound? It was a couple more, but right in that same avenue. And she said, it sounds crazy. I said, well, that's what you sound like to me. Okay? I said, to hear you, a young woman with so much potential and so much life ahead of her, so much good life if she makes it ahead of her, to hear you speak in the way that you speak about yourself as if you don't know who you are and as if you don't know what you're worth, it sounds crazy to me. Because if it's one thing I know, and that is what I'm worth. What you're worth is what I try to find out as far as a man goes. If I accept a man into my life, my goal is not to find my worth, but it is to discover his. And I know it takes time, and I'm very patient. So I wait and I continue to do what I'm doing. But at the same time, I'm evaluating and I'm reevaluating and I'm checking and I'm testing. And, and because I need to know that the partner that I choose is going to be stable. And I don't mean financially, I'm talking about be able to maintain a relationship and create stability for me, because I have my own finances. And so if I choose a man to come into my life, it is for companionship and stability of the relationship, which means he's not out there blurring lines. He's initiating dates. He's prioritizing me. And these are the things that I ask for in a guy. And I really don't ask for a whole lot. Just respect me, respect the relationship. And if you're out there, if my guy is out there entertaining other women all on Facebook and Instagram, no, you're not respecting me. And I'm not going to like that at all. I'm not. I don't care how innocent he believes it is. I mean, if you're out there, sneaking behind my back, talking with these women, hooking up, having these women cook for you, that's happened to me as well. I mean, and if you're sneaking, you know that I disapprove. Okay, that's not a mistake. That is a conscious choice that was made. So to make a choice like that means that you don't have any respect for my feelings. You don't have any respect for the relationship. So it's these things that that will cause me to begin to withdraw from the relationship, because I see that it is not stable, and I don't operate in instability. It must be stable, and anything that I can do to create a stable home life, a stable situation, relationship, I'm gonna always do my part. So ladies, please don't let these men cause you to be in an unstable relationship where you're not feeling yourself, where you are not smiling the same, where you are questioning what you're worth, where you're questioning where you stand in this person's life. Like, what? No way. Show them the door. You must find your strength. And I'm going to leave you with that. But guys, listen, remember, share this video, because this can help somebody somewhere. Ladies, you got to remember who you are. You're worth it, man. You're worth it. The fact that you're a woman makes you worth it. I don't care if you rich, poor, where you live, uptown, downtown, north, south, east, west. If you live in the projects, if you live in a big house, small house, I don't care. If you are a woman, you have power beyond your own belief. Believe it. But you must believe in yourself, number one. And I'm going to make some more of these videos to help you guys get through these rough patches and possibly even the breakups and things like that. I've been on the receiving end of all of these things that I'm talking about. I'm not just jumping out my tree talking about some things that I, read in a book, or that I don't know what I'm talking about. I've been there. I've been there. Okay. And so I know how hard it can be, and I'm not telling you it's going to be easy to walk away. It's probably going to be very hard, but this is where your strength lies, and this is where you will find yourself. And when you come out on the other side of this mess, okay, you'll begin to understand, and you'll begin to see where you're headed in life again, and you'll get back on track. Just start loving yourself and pouring that love back into yourself. And remember, I am Goddess, and I am here to help you guys in every way. And like, share, comment. I reply to comments as well. If anybody have any questions for me, let me know. I answer any questions that I can, any way I can be of assistance to you guys. Wow, this is just really powerful, and it really kind of hit me today. So yeah, it drained me a bit. And you guys, don't be scared to talk to each other either as women. Okay, You don't need to put each other down. You don't need to have a competition with one another. It's enough. It's enough to go around for everyone. But it's not enough positive energy being shared amongst women. So I would like to, send out a plea, make a plea for you women to start helping one another, uplifting one another, being there for one another, and just kind of, being each other's cheerleaders. And I love you guys. Listen, I'm sending all kinds of light, positive vibes, okay? And I'm sending out some expectations too, because I expect you women to try to conjure up that memory just to remember who you are spiritually, so that you can implement the walking away process and let it go. Let it go. Let him go. Okay? And find yourself. And you will only find yourself when you do let him go in that dead situation, because it's dead. Okay? And anything that's dead need to be buried. Okay? So again, it's your girl Goddess. Okay? And this video is like extra long, so I don't know how long it's going to be before it uploads for you guys. But bless you guys, and be safe. Okay? Really be safe. Like, share, subscribe, guys. I'll talk to you later.